Hey guys, it's the House Hacking Mom. Today's video is going to be about how I like to make my delicious, healthy potato soup using my homemade chicken stock. This is just one of the ways that you can use homemade chicken stock, and I will link the recipe below. And we're going to start off here with dicing roughly about 7.5 cups of potatoes. And we're also going to slice up 4 stalks of celery, and you just want to be mindful of how large you like your celery in your soup. That's about how small you should chop it. And I'm going to take 2 onions and dice them up as well. And if you leave the root section mostly intact while you chop it, it will reduce the irritation to your eyes. That is something that I have learned. And it also helps keep the onion together while you chop it. So we're just going to put both the onions in the soup here. And we're going to add 8 cups of chicken stock. Obviously, homemade is best, but you can use store-bought as well. And now we're going to dice up a large piece of ham, just trimming off those extra fatty pieces. And this should come to about 4 cups of ham. And while I am chopping this up, I have put the pot on the stove on high just to bring it to a boil. And once it comes to a boil, I will turn it down and let it simmer for about 15 minutes just to let the vegetables soften before I add all this ham. And now to make this soup delicious, I'm going to make what's called a roux, which is basically going to be melting 10 tablespoons of butter on the stove and then adding half a cup of flour while I am whisking. I will put that pot back on the stove on medium and add 4 cups of milk. And continue to whisk until it thickens. Now we have our soup here that has gotten the vegetables all nice and soft. We are going to add this roux, which is going to make it lovely and thick and luxurious. And to make it extra creamy and thick, I'm going to use this immersion blender just to mash up those vegetables and potatoes a little bit more. And now we're going to add in that 4 cups of ham. Season it to taste with pepper and salt. Dish it up generously, and then garnish with some chopped parsley or green onions. Now that I have divided the leftovers into lunches for my husband and I'm now going to take the rest of this soup and freeze it. That way I have a supper completely ready to go in the freezer for one of those busy weeknights. You can never go wrong making a big batch of soup. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and subscribe to my channel. I like to make videos about frugal living, minimalist parenting, and healthy eating. Thanks for watching. Bye!